90s and not the 80s. First of all, because I'm not, older, I guess. But especially because if I had to deal with the fashions in the 80s when I was in high school, it would have been bad news. I don't understand how anyone could be like a lesbian or be a butch woman and have to deal with like shoulder pads and like bright colored clothing and like big hair. Like it was the 90s, so I got to wear flannel and pretend like I was being fashionable. But I was just borrowing my dad's clothes. Alright, that was a true story. Another good story for you. Do you guys know anyone famous? No? That's awesome. I have really bad stories about people I know who are now famous. You know the band The Arcade Fire, probably?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So they're a great band, whatever, and I went to college with the lead singer, and we had this class together, and it was we had very small classes, so it was totally him. And, we had it right after dinner, and he'd come in from the dining hall with these glasses full of, like, ice cream from the Yoko Ono Memorial Ice Cream Freezer, which it's debatable as to whether or not it actually was donated by Yoko Ono, but that's what we said. So he'd sit through class with these glasses full of, like, ice cream. He's taking the glasses from the dining hall. And me being a judgmental little prick, I'm like, this guy's not going anywhere. He's stealing, like, glasses from the dining hall. Whatever. Now he's like performing with David Bowie, and I just ran to the fucking Parkside to do, 10 minutes. Awesome. No, it's cool. I'm glad here. No. But, so then I was like, well, whatever. And then I didn't hear anything about him for a while. And then my friend, I was like, oh, hey, Lynn's in a band now. And my friend, who's very dramatic, was like, you know what he did once? He stole my TV. I was like, no, he did it. It's like Exeter and Sarah Lauren. I'm like, rich people don't steal. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm in America.
Oh shit!
Take that! Land I'm living in and have freedom and shit. No. So that happened. And then part 3 of this whole is he a klepto? Became a few months ago. My friend emailed me an article. And it was titled, Arcade Fire Stole My Basketball. And apparently, he stole some fans' basketball.
Oh.
So, I guess I was on to something with the glasses.
You were right.
I was totally right for once in my life. And look at me now!
Woo!
Times.
I love that.
I love that too. That's fabulous. Man, went through that shit. I thought I wasn't going to have enough time, and then great. I called some dude a klepto, and I'm up here at the mic. Okay, here's another story for you. I see a therapist, well, a lot of people do, and I call her the pizza man. So I have gender, I wouldn't call them issues, but I deal with gender and stuff, whatever. And my dad had a dinner party a few years ago. And so I'm just trying to be nice and friendly and stuff, and his boss came in, and I'm like trying to be a good daughter or whatever. So I'm like, oh hey, how's it going? I'm Ed's son. It just came out, and I was like, yeah! So then I freaked out for 15 years. And that would make me 11 at the time, and I wasn't going through this yet when I was 11. So then I told Pizza Man about this, and I was like, yo, Pizza Man, crazy shit happened. Listen. I was at a party, and I called myself a son, and I don't know what to do. And she was like, well, what's wrong with that? Trying to be objective. And I'm like, you're a fucking doctor! I'm not a dude! So what's wrong with it? Alright.